Have you been asking yourself, how do I find suppliers? How do I find products that I can list for sale on my eBay dropshipping store? And these are all questions all of us have asked ourselves at one point or another. And I want you to know that you don't need to search any further. You've come to the right place. And this week, in this video right here, I'm going to give you a how-to on how to find suppliers and how to identify those products from those suppliers so that you can list them for sale on your eBay dropshipping store. So stay tuned all the way to the end. I'm going to give you a lot of nuggets of information I think will be very helpful, and it's going to help you not only to get started if you're new, but also give you some ideas if you've already been doing this for a longer period of time and start to diversify your eBay dropshipping business. Hello guys, my name is Daniel and I've been dropshipping on eBay and across multiple other platforms for the last 2.5 years. I love doing this. It's been super exciting. It's been quite the journey, and now I'm documenting all of it right here on YouTube and sharing with all of you my own personal experience, my successes, my failures, and hopefully you guys will come along for the ride. So like I said, this week we're talking about product research, finding suppliers, finding products. So let's get right into the video and remind you that if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. I do make new videos every single week, and mainly around the topics of eBay dropshipping and also Facebook Marketplace dropshipping, as well as Amazon. So you will find a lot of helpful information here on my channel. I do appreciate your support. Thank you for watching. Okay, so let's get started. And like I said earlier, this week we are talking about product research and how to find products you can list on your eBay dropshipping store. But before we can find products, first we need to find suppliers. And where I want to start off first is by visiting SkuGrid's website. And what's great about SkuGrid is that they've been around for a long time. You could say they kind of have first mover advantage within the dropshipping space. And what's great about them is that they have already a huge list of suppliers or retailers that they support, that people have dropshipped from at some point in time. Now, not all of them are great. Some of them are good. Some of them may not be good. But that's the reason why I want to start by first showing you, if you were not aware, that SkuGrid supports, I think a couple hundred different retailers across the US, the UK, and I believe Canada. So if you're an international seller and you want to get started dropshipping on eBay, you definitely want to give SkuGrid a look here and find a retailer that you might be able to work with. So I know there's a lot of information here. There's a lot of retailers to go through, and I did this myself. I went through this list and I checked and I verified and I looked for the things that I look for on a supplier for dropshipping, and you do find a couple. So I already handpicked one that I have used before, and the great thing about this supplier is that actually it's a wholesale supplier. So you can actually buy wholesale and drop ship onto eBay, which is great for a couple reasons. One is that you're not going to be violating eBay's drop shipping terms of service, and if you're new and you are not aware, eBay does not like if you're drop shipping from other retailers on their platform. They kind of frown upon that. People still do it anyways, but if you want to use software and you are using retailers, there's a very high likelihood that you might get suspended or temporarily blocked until you provide eBay some additional information on your business practices. So for those reasons, for a very long time now, many drop shippers have, slowly moved away from the retail drop shipping and moved on to wholesale drop shipping. But in any case, long story short, both methods are still viable, but for this product research video, I am gonna give you an example where I located a wholesale dropshipper directly from SkuGrid's list of supported suppliers, and I'm gonna show you how I find products and how you can get the information on whether they're selling, and eventually list them on your eBay dropshipping store. So let's go ahead and we'll start getting into the suppliers and into the product research. Okay, so if you stuck around so far, thank you. And without further ado, so here's the first supplier. They're in the home decor niche. The name of the supplier is Kohler, and I've used them before many times in the past, and most recently I have been using them for some of my Amazon drop shipping. So if you want to look into some of their items and you're interested in Amazon dropshipping, you might want to give this supplier a double look. But this week we are talking about eBay, so I don't want to confuse you guys. So basically, the first thing that I do here is I want to look at what some of their best-selling items are on the page. So as soon as you visit, you will see that the home page will show you some of their best-selling products. So automatically, you want to give these products a look to see if they are listed on eBay and if they are generating any sales. So the first thing I do is I'll click on one of the products like so. Sorry for the delay there, it took a little while. And there's a couple things you can do. So one, you can take the title, and you can copy the title. And I already have a window here where I was looking up some eBay items. And you want to go ahead and search. If I can get to it. Sorry about this. I'm navigating this Mac computer that I got not too long ago. I've been a PC user my whole life, and I'm trying to learn how to use Mac. Anyways, if you guys are Mac users and want to give me any tips on some keyboard shortcuts, let me know in the comment section down below. I really would appreciate it. Anyways, back to the video. So automatically I typed in the title. It was that easy. And you can already see that there's definitely the item or a very similar item. I think it's the same item. So if you go back to the picture here on Kohler's website, it is the same picture there. And you can see here that the product wholesales for $36.23, and it's being listed on eBay for $50.50. $51.99, and this one has sold 18 times. So that right there is proof that this item is not only listed on eBay for sale, but it's actually selling, which is a great indicator. And I would definitely consider listing this item on your store. Now the great thing about this listing as well is you see here that it's getting a lot of views, which is great because that shows that there's traffic. People want to buy this item, so I would definitely look into this. Another thing to note too on this listing is that the seller did optimize their title, and by optimize, what I mean, if you're new, is that they just use relevant keywords so that the buyer is able to find the product a lot easier. And I can see here that my battery is about to die, so let me charge the battery and we'll resume with the video. So give me just a second and we'll be right back with the product research. Okay, so thank you for waiting. We're back now. I have the power cord plugged into the Mac, so we can go ahead and continue to analyze the product we were just looking at. So like I was saying, there's a couple different ways you can find this product on eBay. So the first example was you can take the title, copy, paste, and then search on eBay. Another thing you can also do is if we go back to the supplier's website, you can right click on the image, and you can actually you can search Google for the image. I'm just giving you another way to find the product if it might be listed on a marketplace. So sometimes you get hits on the images, and it points you directly to the source where it might be listed. Sometimes you don't get so lucky, but it's worth a try. So I can see right here that there happens to be a result that is coming from Amazon. So perhaps someone is selling this product on Amazon. I didn't see anything for eBay, but that's okay, because sometimes you don't always get an exact match. What you can also do is, if you highlight the complete product description, and then you right click and you do search Google, if someone else on the eBay marketplace happens to be drop shipping this product, if you select all the product description, search it on Google, it will point you right to their store, and you'll be able to see not only that product, but maybe some other products that they might be selling from the same supplier. So we scroll back down, and again I do see some results from some other websites. I don't really see anything that's coming back as an exact match for eBay. So it's hit or miss sometimes, and that's why I like to have a couple of different search options when I'm looking for the product. So if one doesn't work, you can try the next, and then try the next until you find the product. But in this example, we were able to find the product by searching for the title. So once I find the product on eBay, what I like to do is also to kind of browse the seller's store to see what other products they might be selling. So what's really gonna make this a lot faster, and what I mean, what's gonna make it a lot faster is gonna be the actual searching of that seller's entire store, right? And to do that, you are going to need software. And the software that I use is called Zeek Analytics, and I've been using it ever since I started and learned how to drop ship. And I am not affiliated with them, but I am a customer. I do use them. I would recommend it to anyone. It's a very powerful software, and it's really going to help to cut down the research time from hours maybe to just a few minutes. So let's go back inside my computer, and I'm going to log into my account on Zeek. This is going to bring you to searching for sellers or competitors that you'll be competing with if you want to sell this product. So again, here's a seller. So I can click on the seller's name, and obviously it'll take you, to their site. So the name of the seller is Leon4859. So let's type in Leon4859. I hope that's right, because I forget yeah, Leon4859. Okay, yeah, we're good to go. So you click search, and right at the gate you get this seller's store metrics for their sales. So they're relatively maybe new, or they haven't been selling very consistently. They have 100 listings, only 13 have sold. So maybe they're a beginner, so they're just getting started. So what I want to do is I want to kind of sort for their top sellers, and I just got an error. Okay, let's try again. I'm telling you guys, I'm really I'm hurting here with this Mac. I'm embarrassing myself. Just bear with me. Oh, what's going on here? I made too many requests. This is kind of weird. Okay, well, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to sort this so that we can, see what are some of their highest selling items. But anyways, I don't want to keep clicking on it. But basically, if you look for some of their top sellers, like this item right here, it's sold 10 times, for example. We can click on the listing, and what's great about it is that it'll take us directly to eBay, and we find the item right here, and it's sold 10 times, which is great. I mean, this particular seller only sells very few things, but the very few things that he or she sells sell often, and it's perfect. That's what you want. You want to find products that people want to buy, right? Because if you list just some random items that you think are going to sell, more than likely they're not going to sell. And I know, I speak from experience. I used to be that person that would kind of just throw things up because I think it's going to sell, and that usually never turns out very well. So follow the data, follow the analytics, and you'll be fine. So what we want to do now is we want to see if this item here is actually coming from our supplier, Kohler Decor. So we can click on the image. If this is, sometimes, here we go, search Google. So we search Google and see if we get a result from our supplier. I don't see one. So maybe there might be, okay, so there's a UPC code and an MPN. So you can also, let's see if maybe the MPN value, it's something that might come up. So we'll go back to the website, and then we'll paste this and see if this is an actual product identifier, and it is a product identifier. So we found the product, it's right here. So you can just rinse and repeat and just do this over and over again. Find new sellers, and when you find those sellers, go to Zeek and look up their store, kind of analyze their metrics. And one recommendation that I will give all of you is you want to look for sellers who've been doing this for a long time and are actually generating like a good amount of sales, because the more sales you generate, the higher the likelihood is you're going to be making a lot more money and are able to generate a lot more volume. So more sales equals to more profits. So the seller that we were looking at obviously is a small seller, and they're really not making that much money. However, we found some good examples of products from our supplier, Kohler, and you can definitely list the item. The items are selling. So the price here is $15.53, and they're selling it for $29.99. So what I like to use is the eBay sales calculator. This is a very easy way for you to do the math and know how much is gonna cost you to sell the item. So this is one of many sales calculators that you can find on the internet. I don't like that one so much. I think this is the one that I use the most. Yeah, I think it's this one. So this one is the one that I like to use the most. I like the design of the user interface. It's a lot simpler than the one that we saw just moments ago. So you would put in your sell price, if there's any shipping. So you're gonna have to look at Kohler's shipping costs, and also, you know, put that into consideration, because the price that we see on the website for Kohler is just the price of the product, and you're not including the actual shipping, because they do charge shipping. You're gonna want to check off, you know, whether you're an eBay store. If you're promoting the listing, then you want to make sure you check that off, and you want to put in what percentage you are promoting your listing. But I don't want to spend too much time on this, because this video is more about product research. But I just kind of wanted to make the point that once you find the product, you want to, you know, make sure that the product is able to generate you some profit. Okay, so we found 2 products. So let's find one more product, and I think that will give you a good idea on how to product research using this particular retailer. So let's see if we can find another seller that's doing a lot better than our friend Leon. All right, so let's go back to the main page. And you know what? Let's just kind of stick to the product we were looking at before. We don't kind of have to reinvent the wheel here. So, okay, so let's just go back to the best sellers. And we were looking at these flower pots. And just to kind of recap, so we took the title. Oh, come on. Take the title and right click. So I was in the middle of editing the video, and it's just way too long to keep it all into just one video. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually gonna have a part 2. So it's gonna be a series of 2 videos, and I'll be uploading part 2 tomorrow. So today is Wednesday when you're watching this, if you're watching it live, and I'll be releasing the second half of this product research series on Thursday. So I didn't want to cut anything out, because there's a lot of valuable information in the video, so I wanted to keep it all in there. And I'm still going to do a lot of cuts to the video anyways, but hopefully I can, you know, kind of trim it down a little bit, because it's just a lot of video. So thank you guys for watching. I do really appreciate your support. Stay on the lookout for that second video, and the best way to be reminded is by clicking on the bell notification, so you'll be reminded when a new video is uploaded. And also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I make videos every single week. So until then, thank you guys for watching, and I'll be seeing you soon. Bye.